After fading from popularity decades ago, wallpaper is making a comeback. But it's nothing like what you remember seeing in your grandma's kitchen. In today's Angie's report, how wallpaper can change the look and feel of a room. It can be a nightmare to remove and even more difficult to apply. That's why many homeowners turn to an expert when dealing with wallpaper. Contractor Jim Stevens is hanging new wallpaper in a client's home. He has to remove the old paper and prep the walls.
Well, she stripped some of the outer coating on the bare drywall, which is a problem. The wallpaper was hung over a bare drywall. It's something you never want to do. And even sizing won't keep that wallpaper from tearing that paper off the drywall when you go to strip it.
Susan Colvin, an interior designer, says if you are looking for an alternative to paint, wallpaper can bring color and texture to any room. And some of today's wallpaper is also easier to remove.
You can get pattern, you can get multiple colors in wallpaper, and so there's just and there's a lot of style that you can get in wallpaper, and you can express some individuality that you're not necessarily doing just with paint.
Wallpaper is making a comeback these days, but it's not the same old wallpaper we've all thought of over the years. There are some really neat trends, but one thing hasn't changed is wallpaper is a commitment, and putting it up and taking it down can be tricky.
If you don't like tedious stuff, you want to stay out of the stripping business, because and hanging wallpaper is a tedious process too. So, you know, a lot of times you get what you pay for, and a professional will put it up right and be able to take it off right too.
The most common wallpaper types are vinyl and fabric.
A lot of wallpaper are made with vinyl coatings or to make it easier to clean. Not all wallpapers are that way, but a lot of wallpapers you can actually wash down fairly well. So they're a little easier to maintain perhaps than some paint.
Take it from me, taking down wallpaper is not the easiest task in the world. After an entire weekend of removing wallpaper in a kitchen, I have to admit I really wished I would have hired to have it done.
Wallpaper installation can cost $10 to $100 or more per roll. Labor rates, like paper prices, vary widely by the job. For wallpaper removal, pricing is typically based on labor and materials, but an average room can be done for around a couple of $100s. I'm Noah Began for News 46.